Welcome back to another video here on the channel. We're going to be in trips over, Wildcat trips over out of the running gun playbook here today. And this is kind of a goofy one. I'm going to call this the Josh Allen scheme. It's out of the running gun playbook, but I'm using Buffalo because this is what Josh Allen does on Sundays, man. If you watch Bills games, you see a lot of quarterback power sweeps and stuff like that. So I'm using the right stick here too, and you can put other people at the quarterback too. Like here we have a wide receiver quarterback, wide receiver two a quarterback. So if you'd have somebody like that on your MUT team that it's tough because you got to be able to throw the ball at least a little bit. But I'm gonna come out and jet sweep, and we'll back the ball up. But you got to be. That's why you like to have a mobile quarterback. And the thing is, Josh Allen, you really don't use him like this in the game because he fumbles a ton, right? He has low carrying and he fumbles a lot sometimes, right? So maybe it's more of a Derrick Henry scheme in MUT, but for the NFL purposes, we're gonna call it the Josh Allen scheme. So we have 5 plays here, and of course you can't audible out of this because that's awful. But so there's no real point in setting your audibles. But we're going to come out first with the little jet sweep around, and then this one goes to Zach Moss. You could kind of do your substitutions and whatnot to optimize your lineup. Like there, you'd want your quicker guy as opposed to Zach Moss kind of be like the bruiser guy. Probably want like Devin Singletary in there. A little bit higher change of direction here. I would have been able to get through that hole. You kind of get the idea here. But we're going to use all these plays to kind of play off each other, and this is just kind of a funky scheme if you're in run and gun. Or maybe if you're not in run and gun, right? Maybe you want to switch to something else. It's getting late in the year. You want something else to run. We're just going to keep running this here. You want something else to run. There you kind of see we get outside, pick up some yards. You want a different playbook. And this is kind of a goofy formation. Run and gun has a ton of other stuff. We'll just keep cycling through these plays here as well. We'll go to PA jet sweep next. You can kind of run some different stuff, right? Some different stuff towards the end of the year. And of course, again, like you can't audible, so you cannot hot route either, right? Like I'm hitting Y, you can't hot route. So you just kind of have to run this as is, but it's a good concept here with Singletary and Knox kind of running smash, with Diggs running just like a shallow over route. And that's what Josh Allen does right there, right? Just take your check down. That was a goofy defense. That was a goofy defense, but here, send Moss in motion. And you can see, get the ball behind the zones. Again, you see this pop up, and if you watch these videos pretty constantly, you're gonna see this pop up constantly, right? So here, it looks like they're gonna blitz from that side. So let's just try to throw it right over top of them. And that's the benefit of having your quarterback in, as opposed to like Stephon Diggs or something like that, right? And you get the idea. You have Diggs on the over, Singletary on the check down. Could have put that ball more to the sideline there, but regardless. Halftime. Just want to take a second to remind you guys to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying. I upload every single Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with new schemes and ways to make you better at the game. So let's get right back to the video. And the next one here is the quarterback power. And again, you're going to motion them. All these look the same. And you'd love for you guys to block. That would be ideal in this scheme. So this is kind of good. We're going to run away from the blitz. And there you just bounce it out. And of course, if you have fast break and whatnot, Josh Allen just trucking people, right? If you have fast break, that's definitely going to help this scheme. Maybe if you had fast break, you could run this because people don't see it, right? So might be able to run it like all game. Who knows? I don't know. But look at that. The run is made more to go up the middle of the field, but you can also try to bounce it out if you have fast break. Here they kind of like over pursue, and you can see where that run's going there. You can definitely see where that run's going, but we're kind of playing off it here. Like the jet sweep goes to the right, the quarterback power goes to the right, but the PA jet sweep goes off to the left, kind of with the motion going to the right, because it's really tough to stop here. Next play we're going to go with is the counter play, and this is cool because you get pulling guards, you get right, let it develop, and boom. Should have made a play. But in MUT, you probably have a little bit faster Josh Allen. You probably have a little bit faster quarterback in general, and you could be gone right there. Just gotta let those guys set up, and that's the key with this run too. Is you gotta let those blockers get out there and kind of set up here. Like let's just go to the instant replay. Like you got these two guys. If I can get to him. The guard, man. Holy, this is terrible. This game. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, you get this guy pulling. You kind of let him set up just a little bit, and then you can kind of hit your right stick or your right trigger and go. So you're setting him in motion. Hold up, and cut it upfield. And let's go. And you can see, I mean, it's pretty tough. I mean, especially this is something that your opponent isn't going to see every game. They aren't going to see Wildcat every single game. So maybe they don't have Wildcat defense. Next play, PA jet cross here. And maybe they just don't have Wildcat defense. And this is just, it's pretty fun to run in a game and stuff like that. So here, of course, we have overs. And just read the over. Hopefully they don't send a million people every time you try to throw the ball. And again, the bad thing is, of course, you can't audible. You can't do anything really out of it. And here, I mean, just read your overs and put them behind the zones. That was kind of good there. But you do have checkdowns on this play as well. Like you have Moss on just a flat route over there. Singletary just kind of sitting there as well. So it definitely helps to have some agile running backs here as well. And like right there, I mean, I didn't have to escape right there. I could have just threw the ball and checked it down. But pretty cool that you have all this good stuff. And out of the running gun, I do like it because you get all 6 of these plays. And again, just read them. Boom. That was actually beautiful right there. Every route worked. The crossers worked how they're supposed to. And then the flat route kind of pulled down the guy that would have been on Knox, put him in conflict. Easy spot to put the ball to Knox here. So those are 2 pass plays. We got one more run play here out of the trips over here. And it's just blast right. And again, fast break does really help this. Josh Allen does actually have fast break. So actually, fast break does not activate on the other run as well. It might have activated. I don't know. I can't remember right now. But you watched the video. But again, you can flip this run, so it does help if you want to run to the left. Oh man, that's a brutal hit right there. If you want to run to the left, you can flip this run, but definitely more powerful on the run to the right. And the block by Diggs. Look at that. I mean, that's tough, right? Like if you're not really preparing specifically for the Wildcat, I mean, it could break some big stuff on some people. So kind of catch them off guard with it. Throwing out the Wildcat in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe. A little bit different of a video this time. A little bit different of a scheme. Couldn't audible, couldn't do that stuff. So, and it's just the Wildcat in general. It's just a little bit goofy scheme. It's not just like single back ace or pistol ace or bunch, whatever it is that you're running. A little bit different than your typical scheme. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next on the channel. What kind of videos you want to see on this channel. All that good stuff. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Later.